everybody. Thanks for joining us for another installment of the CTTA interview series. Joining us today, we have Terry Warford. Welcome, Terry.
Thank you.
Terry's the president of the association since 2015, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2015. He's the owner of Dollar Tow Company in Sacramento. He's got 2 locations, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Terry. It's good to have you.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about your own background. You're from the Sacramento area?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here in Sacramento. Second generation tower. My dad started in '79. I've been involved, hands-on since I was 18. So I've been doing it quite a while.
Yeah, you're still working with those folks, or?
Oh yeah, no, and it's myself and my sister do most of the operations,
awesome.
Management, and with a little bit of background help from my parents. We're a very tight-knit family.
Gotcha. I love family business. It's a great thing. So I want to talk a little bit about what, the main reason we have you in today is to talk a little bit about what happened in Tennessee, the 14th through the 16th. They have, for those of you who don't know, Tennessee is home to the International Towing and Recovery Hall of Fame and Museum. It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And Terry, you've had a little bit of involvement in the past with the museum, right?
Yes, sir. I've been on the Survivor Fund and Wall of the Fallen Committee since pretty much its inception for 10 years now. I've sat on the board of directors for 5. I've stepped back from that position when I took over as president here because there was a few too many irons in the fire.
Right. So I want to talk about several of the components you just mentioned that the museum operates in. And I'd like to start with the Wall of the Fallen. So the Wall of the Fallen, it's a monument to fallen tow operators.
Yes.
And I just want to read really quickly the mission statement of the Wall of the Fallen reads, to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice to generate public awareness of the dangers involved in the towing and recovery industry, and to permanently record and commemorate those involved in fatalities in the towing and recovery industry. So that's the mission. Tell us a little bit about the festivities that weekend and the Wall of the Fallen ceremony and how that played out.
Well, over that weekend, we put 26 names on this year, which not all names get captured. There's a whole bunch of different things in the background of why people don't end up on the wall.
Right.
But it is a very solemn ceremony. If you're in the industry at all, it is a worthy trip. It's very touching. Mm-hmm. You leave that ceremony changed. And it is just the least that we can do to honor these operators that put their lives on the line and make the ultimate sacrifice for the motoring public.
Right. And the statistic everyone throws around with this is, one tow operator every 6 days is killed in the line of duty, and that's insane. So let's talk a little bit about, we have the Wall of the Fallen that the museum runs, commemorating those who have fallen on the job. They also have something called the Survivor Fund, and I know you're deeply involved with that. So tell us a little bit about the museum Survivor Fund.
Yeah, the Survivor Fund, which is a funded, it's a fund for the fallen tow operators' families.
Okay.
That you just apply through the museum. There's 2 different levels of support. Okay. If you happen to be a member of the museum or a employee of the member of the museum, there is a $5,000 check written to you, and if not, it'll be $3,000.
Okay.
And that's available to anybody that dies in the line of duty.
Oh, that's amazing. And you can donate, anyone can donate to the fund, correct, to keep it going. And we'll put that on the screen, but you'll want to visit internationaltowingmuseum.org/survivor-fund. And anyone can go ahead and donate to that fund. So let's talk about the third component of your weekend in Tennessee, which included the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Now, the museum runs a Hall of Fame, and I understand that we had about 5 inductees this year. Just talk a little bit about that ceremony and what that signifies.
Yeah, it's actually the pinnacle of awards you can get in our industry. It revolves around your your business, your type of business you run, but that's just a very small component of it. What have you given to the industry? Then also there's also a civic aspect to it. So what have you given to your community?
Right.
So basically, it's people that have gone way up and above for this industry and just for their communities to be recognized once a year. And it goes in between 5 and 10 people a year.
That's awesome.
Get put on into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I'd just like to highlight the folks that were inducted this year. We had William Byers from Rochester, Michigan, Betty Cornwell from Huntingtown, Maryland, Dennis Harris of Greensboro, North Carolina, Stephen Sedberry of Union City, Tennessee, and Patrick Weiner of Rockdale, Illinois. So those were the folks involved this year in the induction ceremony. And CTTA recently, in the last 3 years, we kind of came up with something of our own to honor the California towing legends.
Yes.
We have the CTTA Industry Leaders and Awards Night. Tell us a little bit about what that's about.
Yeah, that is actually, pretty much the highest award you can get within our state. And it revolves around leadership within our industry. What have you given back and help move forward of our industry within the state? And it is just a great honor to be put into that right along next to Rich Chappell,
Right.
which is the founder of our organization.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's a great night. Last year we were it was our first year in Vegas, and that was a lot of fun, and it was a great evening. We had an auction going on. We had the ceremony itself, and I understand that this upcoming May will be again in Vegas,
Yes.
and I understand that we'll have a same auction again, but we've got a kind of a really exciting product that was donated to us from Futura. Can you tell us a little bit about their trailer
that's an awesome little trailer. It's got almost a zero angle for loading very, very low and expensive cars, and it's being a ball hitch trailer, you're able to haul it behind a service truck or anything of that sort.
That's right. You just hit a button and the thing lowers down for you,
it just
right?
lowers way down.
Yeah, so we'll have that item up for auction. So, a lot of festivities going on at the American Towman Showplace, and our Industry Leaders and Awards Night is part of that. So we're looking forward to that. Finally, I just want to touch on a little bit about going back to the Survivor Fund, going back to, move over laws and all of that. We have a Survivor Fund because folks are dying on the roads. Why are they dying on the roads? I think a lot of it is probably awareness. Most states have a move over law. Certainly California has one. But you see violations of it all the time. And I think it's awareness.
Yeah.
I think folks just don't know the law exists. So Arizona, the Arizona Professional Towing and Recovery Association over there, they've spearheaded this year a national move over day. Yeah. And I think we've got about 13 states participating, including California. It'll take place on October 21st. And the idea is just to get the word out. And we've been encouraging our members to participate. And I know the Greater Bay Area, since they're kind of a very involved chapter with us, they've kind of been taking this by the lead, and they've got a parade route lined up. They've got some festivities planned. So I would encourage everyone to go to ctta.com/moveover and check out that page. You can pledge your participation if you're interested in coming by and having a truck in the parade, donating some supplies, anything you can do. Just visit that page, and we'd love to get word out about this across the state, across the country, and keep some of those awful statistics, just keep them down. So I think that wraps it up for me here. Terry, we really appreciate you coming by, and we hope to do it again. I'll be back, talk about something else, but thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
All right. Have a good one, folks. Thanks.